Where are we going, Jazz?
We're going to rent a van.
Why aren't we on time?
I was a little late. I'm super excited. We've looked into vans for how long now?
So
I'd say like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
First, when you said it on the phone, I was like, no, that's weird. Who wants to live out of a van? And then I looked at pictures and I was like, me.
And how do we find this van?
Outdoorsy. It's like Airbnb, but for van rentals.
We're Jazzy and JR, and this is the road we're on. After years of looking into van life, we're finally about to buy our first van. Before we do, we wanted to rent a van to make triple certain that this is what we wanted. We can't wait to share with you our first experience of van life from San Diego to Joshua Tree and all of the bumps in the road in between. If you're contemplating van life or just love watching travel videos, you're in the right place.
Guess where we're at? We're at Venice.
Is it Venice?
Yeah.
159 wheelbase Ram ProMaster.
It looks so cute. I don't know if you can really get the gist of it. The sink over here does not work, so that'll be that. Now we're on our way to San Diego, right?
Yes.
Oh, you brought one? You know where we're going? Oh, but I mean like an actual spot?
No, I have no idea. Do you?
No.
We can literally pick wherever we want.
True. We didn't book a campsite, so I hope we don't. I'm gonna go get us a snack, and we're gonna head down to San Diego.
We are in Mission Bay? No.
Close.
San Diego.
We're in San Diego. Sunset Cliffs. Right now we're just making food. The view is pretty cool. Basically that's the water, and it's a whole cliff. And I think it'll be really fun. This is the bed. That's the food. Maybe we'll catch you in the morning with a really cool view.
I might use that water bottle. This one, just trash it.
To go pee?
And then trash it, yeah.
You really have to pee that bad?
Yeah. I pee every morning. It's a ritual.
That thing is so hot.
You did your job, little buddy Peter.
What's the plan for today? Go for a walk? Make breakfast?
Joshua Tree.
Just tear straight down my face. Oh my god, can you see how bad it is? Oh my god. Okay, I think that's all I can do. So bad. University.
Could you imagine that view every day?
Well, it's kind of creepy because anyone could walk by right here.
I've never thought dorms were worth the value.
Yeah. Also, it just has such a cool walking trail. If you come to the Sunset Cliffs, keep walking straight because it says stop. You get all this greenery. The other part was more deserty.
No, definitely good walking.
Okay, where are we going now?
We are going to Joshua Tree.
And guess who's driving?
And we'll see you guys in Joshua Tree.
We stopped at a Target, which was by far the best Target I've ever been to. It was huge. We just made poke bowls for lunch.
Our version of a poke bowl?
I think that's pretty good for on the road lunch. So we stopped there and then we made lunch and now we're on our way to Joshua Tree. We just booked, what is it called? Wonder Valley Hot Springs. You sit in a bath that is connected to mineral water hot spring.
That's what they tell us at least.
Kind of like a bath in the middle of the desert. So it sounds cool, but I've never been to a hot spring. Have you been to a hot spring?
I haven't been to a hot spring.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it again, but we've never done it.
I think it has bubbles.
So we just got back from the mineral bath. So much fun. I highly recommend. JR, what was your thoughts?
Like a 9.5 out of 10.
Because?
I think it was just a little pricey. Like, how often do you take a bath in a giant marble tub from Bali?
They had a boulder of marble and they cut it in half and made it into a tub type thing. It was 100 for the sunset and I think 80 for the stargazing one or the regular daytime one, I think. So we paid the extra for the sunset. I'd do it again. I was so relaxed. We were just super hungry. So I made, or JR made, we made together. It'll focus. Oh, we made this bowl. We found a little fire pit and now we're trying to start a fire so we can eat by the fire, read a book, and do some yoga. So we'll see you tomorrow because I'm really tired. And after that, I'm gonna be very tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
We are in Joshua Tree National Park.
Just got here. We woke up, we had breakfast, we hung out for a little bit and had coffee, and then now we finally arrived. It's about 2. There's no service here, so
we didn't look up anything to do before we came in, so now we're kind of just winging it.
We actually got a perfect spot right here. We're in Hidden Valley Campground. Looks pretty cool to camp out.
It's like up tucked against rocks and stuff.
But somewhere I think you pay for beforehand. I'm sure it books up pretty quick. Now we're gonna go hike, and we will see you on the hike. Just finished Joshua Tree. We didn't have a plan, but we were just saying how we liked how we didn't really have a plan. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, when we got here we were almost a little nervous because we thought it'd be more intuitive. Like, you knew, like,
well, there's not really like trailheads.
At least where we park.
You just kind of walk in the desert. But it was kind of fun because you got to just find your own way. So I'd almost suggest that to someone. Or start your day like that.
Just hiking and relaxing and being out there. Nature was cool. Rock climbing was awesome too.
Oh yeah, every couple minutes you hear someone scream like, yeah, go Luke, whatever it is. And then you look up and there's just a ton of people up there. So I thought it was cool.
This morning we
watched the sunrise.
Jazzy got up, which is
rare.
First. How many sunrises do you think you've seen?
I think that was my first. I don't know, the first I can remember. I think that was my first
in a long time.
Yeah. Pros and cons of van life.
Pros, I love the convenience. Literally we were up and out of there within like 10 minutes. A big thing too is like we didn't plan really anything for this trip.
No, not at all. We won't book stuff 6 months in advance to get a campsite, so if we were to get a van, this is how we would do it. Would be just kind of go with the flow.
Big thing too is like if you like camping, even if you like tent camping, when it's windy out, it's really a pain to cook and everything. And here, there's none of that.
Or like if you feel uncomfortable somewhere and you're tent camping, it's like a pain to pack everything up and go home. This was kind of cool because if we felt uncomfortable, I always felt like we could just get in the front seat and drive away. Would you say there was any cons?
I did still like a big vehicle, but also once driving it after like a weekend, you definitely get used to it.
When we first got in the car, or the truck, what would you call it, van? When you first got in the van, it was really big, and I was like, oh, are you gonna be able to turn this and like all this stuff? And now, I mean, this is stupid, but it's like 3 days in and we just feel comfortable, I guess. It wasn't too big.
No.
So if you're worried about that, I don't think you should be.
This skill just goes to build, but like when you're designing, like making sure like things don't fall.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I think I got that on camera. when everything fell down in the back, yeah, that was kind of a con. I think if you're building the van, you definitely need to make sure those right there are latched.
I don't know if this is just for the ProMaster, maybe sealing it better for wind.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a little windy last night. The van held up perfect in winds.
I was like, are we gonna tip over? I feel like we're gonna, because it was so loud in here. When I looked it up, it was only 10 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour winds. So I guess that's really not that bad. If anyone is curious, it does say a van this size can withstand like 100-mile-per-hour winds, so you should be fine. But we were in the middle of a lake bed, and I just had this feeling that we were gonna fall over. It was really loud in here. Anyway, yeah, I think it was really fun. I would do it again. Actually, a friend of ours just messaged us and was like, let's go rent a van together. So we'll probably already plan that.
Definitely.
Or just buy one.
We are still back and forth between a 170 and 144. And
I
we
want a
both have good
170.
reasons.
He wants a 144.
Maybe next we'll try a Sprinter.
The 170.
Maybe we should try a 170.
And outdoorsy. It was really cool. Really easy to work with.
Yeah.
Easy to message. Joshua was a great host. And
Can we link this van in the...
Oh yeah, we could link this. This one, I think I said, held 2 people underneath. So if you wanted to go with some friends, it'd be pretty tight, but you could do it. Anyway, now we just have to drop it off. And we'll see you next time we try this Sprinter.
We'll see you guys.